Okay.
So since we just finished the Beatlemania week, or weeks, I guess, can I delete this old info?
Oh, the top 10 thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Alright.
We're going to start. It's Wednesday. Welcome to another Off Tangent.
Wednesday, it's Tuesday.
Oh, thanks you for reminding me, Nick, because it is Thankful Tuesdays here on Off Tangent due to Thanksgiving schedules. And we had a meeting about it yesterday. Anyway, it's your co-host Aristotle, joined by, of course, the beautiful Emery, the always grumpy Nick, and of course, Grandpa Shazam in the flesh. Take it away.
Hey, what's up, everyone? And thank you for joining us right here on Panoramic Gaming and on YouTube. We're also streaming across the multiverse through the Twitch channel on twitch.tv, Mr. Uncle. With that being said, so let's go ahead and jump straight into some lovely action. So it's Tuesday. I know we're pretty much 2 days away from Thanksgiving, from feasting our mother effing our fucking faces.
AKA the ultimate cheat day.
The ultimate cheat day for
AKA the holidays, yeah.
So, with that being said, do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the show. Yes. So reason why Off Tangent is on Tuesday because yes, we'll have to accommodate for people's busy even my busy Thanksgiving schedule. So, and I didn't realize till today my pops told me like, oh Phil, we need to like really like clean the house. I'm like, wait, why? Who's coming over? Oh, your aunt and uncle's wife side. And then I kind of asked my dad, wait, are you sure? Are you sure that's a good idea with the whole limit to like household, or the whole family limit to household, thing going on? And then my dad's like, I could care less at that point. We're just gonna throw we're just gonna throw caution in the wind. Just get ready. It's family. And so it's like, okay, I respect that.
From your mom's side?
Oh, well, meaning my dad's side. All my mom's,
because your mom's side is in Cali or Seattle.
Yeah, Cali and Seattle. So, but still, like, to hear my dad say, "Screw it," just throw caution to the wind. It's family, so might as well just bring them over. Like, okay, I'm cool. All right, you're the boss. I will take up.
So what does he mean by clean the house? Does he actually mean like clean every foot?
Pretty much, and pretty much get everything like all nice and clean, like good, like nice and tidy, just for everyone to come through. So
it's one of those things where like you're not going to stop people from gathering, especially on Thanksgiving, and especially with the crazy year like we've been through. Like no one's going to listen to that whole pouring, the whole social gathering stuff. So
unless your neighbor calls on you.
Actually go up.
Nah, I don't think I wouldn't put any. I mean, I should have a little bit of doubt in the back of my mind because I do kind of feel like our family kind of made enemies down the street. The one that does like all the illegal chop shop or
get some gang
car repair. But
well, if somebody rats out on someone doing even a small gathering, I like to imagine that as a consequence, the person that got ratted on, or the people that got ratted on, are probably going to torch their house as a form of justice.
Or the fact,
what I like to imagine.
Or the fact that the people on my street who do run a kind of a illegal gig of like doing car repairs or doing a chop shop, let alone, I should totally go ahead and just like, oh, I see there's something in your tail light. Oh,
True.
tail light not working.
So,
Nah,
so,
kidding.
so they're not really in the
Like-
right to bring justice to you because they do have that against them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But all my neighbors like around who live around me, they're cool. They won't like, they're not the type to like go and rat people out, that kind of thing. They're not completely howly about it.
Although when they do see like 20 cars pull up to the house, they might start thinking, "Huh, what's going on here?
They might start saying something.
Wait, what happened to quarantine?"
Yeah, right. What happened to like only 5 or 10 people per household? Like,
So how big is the family coming over?
so far it's just like my dad's side, mainly just like my uncle boy and his kids, and my Zena, who you guys met before on several encounters, and that's pretty much it. I see like the most like people who are coming over are at least 5 at most.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And of course, my name, who just comes over regularly at this point.
That's pretty much by default right by now. Same thing with Emery.
Yeah,
To my house, we don't even like count her as part of the 5 limit or 6 limit.
right. So, but yeah, why not throw you know what? Throw a little caution to the wind and at least celebrate Thanksgiving as a family. Is already nice enough already.
Yeah. So,
So.
Speaking of big gatherings, Nick, you have a Filipino family. You know how they go with big gatherings and holidays and stuff. What you got going on for Thanksgiving?
As of right now, there is no info on it yet. But I do expect to at least have a couple of cousins here and there.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of food, I bet.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. This is probably the only day I have no consequence of gorging
Damn.
and potentially losing my gains at least a little bit.
Consequences.
Yeah, that's
If anything, one cheat day is not going to completely fuck up your gains. It might set you back just a little bit, but give it some time and stay consistent. You'll gain it back eventually.
Okay, yeah, good shit. All right, but there you go. And Emery, I'm guessing you got some pretty awesome Thanksgiving plans already in the works.
Dad isn't usually off on Thanksgiving night, so fortunately he's off Thanksgiving night this year. So we're gonna have dinner at my house. My dad's gonna make the works, and I'm gonna help him out a little bit.
Nice.
And then, especially on Thanksgiving night, he's rarely off. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Right now, there's like some family clashes here and there, so it'll die
snap.
out by tomorrow. But it's not like nothing major, just like little
Nothing
minimal.
major.
I agree. Nothing major.
Nothing major.
Just a small
I'm just
thing.
excited for the 4-day weekend. After tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, yep. I'm not gonna think about work.
Gatherings or not,
parties.
yeah. There's less stress when there's no work involved.
Uh-huh.
Do you are you gonna be like me and have, or are they gonna let you like work half day and just like go home? I guess let you work half day.
No,
Oh damn.
my kid is one of those cases where like the school can be done half day, but I'll stay the full 7 to 3 shift with her.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, let you get paid.
The whole school can be for the day. Yeah, at least I get paid, but still, like, I mean, it's not fair, but it is what it is.
We're
I don't like
not-
that saying.
I know. We're not.
Oh, bless you.
We're not in the same vein as Phil getting paid. Whether getting off early or
Good point.
so.
Good point.
More power to.
But
them.
honestly, as cool as it sounds, like getting off early, like don't get me wrong, it sounds cool and all. But I think I'd rather stay and kind of like
Really?
cap in that overtime.
And I work OT like every week. I would love to take a half day.
Speaking of OT, Nick's gonna be doing a lot of that this holiday.
OT.
Well, just wait. How long?
Mainly
you got
this
your
weekend.
shifts? Yeah, mainly this Black Friday weekend.
Yep.
Cause you open 4 to 10.
12:30
12.
actually.
Damn.
Oh, in the
So the usual
12:30 in
8
the morning.
hours, but it's super early. Yeah.
Holy sh!
At least I get off early.
12 a.m. 8.
No, I show up to work at 4. Basically, I
Hmm.
clock in at 4 in the morning, but I get off around 12 to 1 p.m.
That's not too bad.
Which, if you think about it, is really not that bad.
It's not, yeah. You have a lot more time to do other stuff, that's why, in a day.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
That'd be
something
good.
that I actually want.
Damn.
Hopefully you get to keep that schedule, but right now it's just temporary, right?
Right now, it's just a stimulation.
Hmm.
Or a stipulation, I guess, if that's the correct term.
However you want to put it, but I think it's like a test too.
Yeah, at least in like a WWE like context where there's like a stipulation match. That's kind of how I see it. Like it's not forever, but it's like to say, okay, we'll give you this amount of time. Maybe you'll get used to it, maybe not.
How's
Is
it
it
so
something
far?
that? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you see yourself doing in the
What?
long run? How's it going so far?
So far it's actually going pretty okay. I mean, if anything, the demand is not as, I mean, as far as like busyness in the department or in the store as a whole, the demand is not as bad as if it was mid to closing shift. So
Right.
yeah, I'm actually kind of liking opening now. The only drawback is I have to wake my ass up early a little more often, which again is really not that big of a drawback.
And so I guess it's one of those like doable. In your case, it would be very doable.
Yeah,
Or-
it's doable. I mean, I don't completely favor it, but hey, I'd rather pick opening morning shifts than mid to closing shifts, because closing shift, let's just say there's no way I'll show up to the party that I'm supposed to go to if I was to do closing. No way.
Right. But I think the hardest part is transforming from a night owl to an early bird. Physically, that's pretty
that-
hard.
I wouldn't necessarily say hard, but it's going to take time, definitely.
And time's
I
money.
mean, yes, there is some difficulty to it, but give it time. I think the transition will be
Smooth sailing.
fairly well. I wouldn't necessarily say smooth sailing, but it's not going to be as difficult as it sounds, in my opinion.
Just like in life in general, and working out, change is necessary sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a complete change, but something has to change.
Right.
For the better, as always.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, for example, in my case, for working out,
Hmm.
let's just say, somebody tells me, "Oh, Nick, I always see you do push-ups in all your workouts. How come you don't change it?" I do change it, just not the entire exercise. Like one mesocycle, you'll see me do incline push-ups, and after 6 weeks pass, I go on a 1 week off, and then I hop right back on for another 6 weeks. But instead of doing incline push-ups, I do regular push-ups, and then deload again. Next cycle, decline push-ups, and yeah, I don't change the exercise. I change the variation.
Fair enough. That could apply to life also.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, I could see how that. I could see how that apply.
Does anyone have any more story times? Or,
Oh, right.
Or training
But
topics you
with
wanna
that being said,
before we get to our new segment?
Any of you guys buying anything on Black Friday?
Hell no.
No, no. Okay.
Ooh.
No, I'd rather
Solid
take
no.
No, right now.
I'd rather take advantage of Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is a winner for me.
So what do you got looking forward to Cyber Monday?
Yeah, Cyber Monday. guess the Black
I
Friday.
haven't thought about it yet, but I'm
New TV?
definitely gonna find something. No, there's no way I can fit a TV in this room.
You
But
can mount it.
maybe like say,
Yeah.
I don't know, some parallettes, I guess, for push-ups. Maybe that might work. I don't know. Or then again, I could just handcraft it from Home Depot. So, maybe
Or
that
finally
might
that
be
laptop
out of the
cooler
question.
that your laptop's been needing for a while.
Okay,
So it stops
but that
freezing.
I can definitely think of that one.
That's
Hmm.
almost a necessity at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, it
Considering
is.
how many crashes
it
you
is.
have.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cyber Monday is gonna be probably a big year, which is weird because no one's making money right now.
Yeah. I'd rather take advantage of Cyber Monday.
But you're not gonna get your packages until like next year because
They're on China.
shipments and stuff. Yeah, are so.
Yeah, run Chinatown, ladies and gentlemen. That's
At least
Yeah.
I know when it's supposed to be coming. Whereas for Black Friday, I gotta wait hours on a long line when I could actually be doing something else. Actually, I would be in line saying in my head, dude, I could complete a full workout session and this line still wouldn't move. That's how much. That's how low of a view, my view on long lines are.
the thing is, like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but for like the past like Black Fridays, like I think I kind of already got used to like actually just staying home. Like it's nice just to like stay home, like really just like stay home. And I won't say well, okay, in my case, I because those past Black Fridays I basically did nothing. Well, I mean, besides go for a nice jog at least, but more importantly, like I would say like waiting for Cyber Monday, even better. But I'm actually kind of happy that they kind of like earlier this month, like when they started like letting out like early Black Friday deals like via online. I was like, oh, even better, because that like my mind is already like kind of like trained to like don't be an idiot, stay at home and just relax, enjoy the weekend. You don't have to surround yourself among us, or among
Yeah.
Amongst
That-
us.
amongst us, or amongst so many people,
Yep.
You don't have to be a fatality, in terms of like
Seriously,
getting run over.
like,
Or,
why the hell are people actually dying? Like they're literally, losing their life over a huge discount on the TV screen. It's ridiculous.
or toilet paper.
Which is why, yeah,
or trying to find their Turbo Man.
whatever that is, it's
No one got that reference. It's totally fine.
completely needless.
Is that a Blue Chew reference or something?
No, it's okay for those who didn't get the Turbo Man reference. There's this movie back in the 90s. It was called Jingle All the Way. Starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the whole premise of the there you go. So the whole premise of that movie was Arnold's character was trying to find this Turbo Man doll, this rare Turbo Man doll for his kid for Christmas, and he goes on this really like ridiculous journey trying to find just one Turbo Man doll or action figure, because at the time that doll was like the hot ticket item of the holidays.
That was a kendama.
Much like-
day.
Yeah, like the kendama of the day. But now when you think about this. What is now the current hot item of this year?
Masks. I don't know.
PS5s,
Okay.
Xbox Series X, Series S, or
Full talk.
next gen consoles, phones too. anything like
Hand
technology wise
sanitizers.
I could see that for like maybe for like someone who works in the medical field, that'd be great. So, but really, like the point I'm trying to make is like you really don't need to be out and about on Black Friday just to go get that hot holiday item of the year.
Oot in
Like-
the boot. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
worth
out in the, like my PSA to anyone right now is just literally stay the fuck home and relax.
it. And 6 feet, dummy.
Yeah, because one, there's no way in hell that you're either gonna get any next gen consoles. Because if you are, good luck trying to buy from a scalper that's gonna scalp your ass for almost $2,000 just for a console.
Here's my you know like how there's a saying that's like, you do this or this happens to you, this kind of thing. In this situation, in this year's situation, this is how I would say it: either you stay 6 feet or you're going 6 feet.
Damn. That should be a sticker on your car.
Mm-hmm.
Then no one will
Exactly.
want to approach you.
Exactly, and
Not
I'm
even a cop.
completely okay with that.
I can actually kind of picture Taker saying that in a very scary voice to you.
And no, that does not
Rest.
mean that is not actually a death threat like you might think. Basically, if you don't stay 6 feet from me, you're gonna get sick and you'll probably die as a result. That's what it means. I'm not saying I'm gonna kill you, but I might kill you accidentally just by cuffing on you. Just saying. I'm not infected, but you don't know that.
True.
Right?
I can hear it now. Roman Reigns, 6 feet away. Or 6 feet under. That's a terrible.
That's actually okay. The voice part, but the line you just said is a way simpler version of mine. I'll give it that.
Wait, I don't even know I forgot what you said. I just pretty much simplified what you said. I guess we'll never know.
Also, you know what I think of Black Friday in just one word?
Chaos.
Rock.
No.
Disease.
This is my personal opinion of Black Friday in just one word.
Stress.
No, it's
Oh,
yeah. Or if you want to add more context to that, hiya.
Should have seen that one coming.
I would love to see Uncle Roger react to Black Friday videos, like people waiting in lines and stomping over each other for those cookies.
I don't know if you've seen Uncle Roger's, one of his latest video where the Great British Bake Off does a Japanese week.
Yeah, he told us about this.
I think you told us about this.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna go into detail with it, but there's a part where one of the judges looks at one of the steam buns that is actually a hamburger for some reason. I know it's not Japanese, and I was actually pissed when I watched it, because even though I'm not Japanese, absolutely none of those foods look anywhere near Japanese. Anyway, one of the judges was saying, "Oh, this burger bun is a little bit dry," and then Uncle Roger's like, "First, like gherkin, and now you complain it dry." Yeah, he actually did that sound as like disappointment, and I'm like, I did not see that coming. That was actually fucking hilarious, because my parents do that shit to me all the time.
The Asian sound of discontent or disapproval.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel about Black Friday. Absolute discontent with just one sound.
All right.
So
Damn.
for me to know if she's discontent with me or not, she'll just give me a look.
Oh.
I don't know the look.
There are those looks too for Asian parents.
The look of disappointment.
My small Japanese mom is scarier than my tall Hawaiian dad, I think. My mom doesn't need to say anything.
Just
Just
one
look
just
at me.
one
She should
just
just
one
look at me.
just one stink eye. One stink eye. That's it.
My dad's all noise, but my mom is silent. So I don't know what's scarier, noise or silence. I think silence, because you don't know what they're thinking.
Yep. It's either they're disappointed, or it's either they're disappointed in you, or they're planning to murder you
It's
in
only
a silent way.
Damn.
my mom loves me.
Yeah, at the
Nice.
end of the day, your parents love you. I would hope,
Yeah.
So to speak.
despite their disappointment. Anyway, moving on to our new segment, potential new segment. I actually wanted to debut this last week, but we got overwhelmed with Beatles content, which I have no problem with, because everyone's loved the
That
Beatles.
that was actually fun last week.
And we will have more of those lists in the near future. Speaking of lists, so if you guys are on the off tangent documents,
I am.
just scroll down all the way down. I put a new
Wait,
segment
can-
here.
Can you send me the link again?
Top 5 lists. I see you.
Wait a minute. Wait, how do I share this again?
There should add this. I guess whatever is Emery's Gmail or
No, she's
email
already
account.
in the document.
Oh, she is in there.
Can you send me the link though again?
Okay, there should be
I don't
the.
have it.
I see it. Top 5 lists
Yeah,
of.
we'll wait for Emery to
something.
get there so I can explain it.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, so since
What's that?
it's all the
Oh.
way in the bottom, right after possible projects, which I think Nick put that. But yeah, so
Yeah.
since we all are a lover of lists at this point, we pretty much do a top 5, top 3 every week. So I figured I'd make a new segment where we come up with some insane random lists where you just rank top 5, and it's your decision to pick what you want, what category you want. However, we have a week to pretty much show and tell what we got from the research that we did, and then we'll just show our list the following week. So I just put examples here. Weirdest guilty pleasures, most popular sex positions, dumbest tweets, just whatever that comes to mind. Funniest tweets, whatever you wanna do. But I'm giving
Come
you
up
the
with
opportunity
it.
to come up, whenever you have free time. And if you don't do the 5, you can do a 3, top 3 if you want. But it's just the main thing is just getting a list done and trying to woo the crowd. Yowie wowie the crowd.
Yowie wowie.
Is that thing still going
Yowie.
on? The Firefly?
The whole that whole Bray Wyatt gimmick. Yeah, that's apparently that is still happening. So
Interesting. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the new segment that I got, and you
Okay,
guys can start
um,
whenever.
do we-
and do whatever you want.
okay, so make
Or
make
Let's
if-
one
do
on the
it
spot.
today.
Huh?
Let's do a list today. I just
You
don't
want to
know
do
what.
it now?
Or whatever.
Okay. I mean, if you have the research already, or if you have one in mind,
Oh,
3, top 5. I guess we can do like a sample list.
How
But
about
that
this
might
one
take some
then?
time.
Top 3 or top 5 dumb movies you actually love.
So guilty pleasures. Kind
You
of
Got
could
it.
say that, yeah.
dumb movies.
Dumb movies.
Hmm.
okay.
Okay. And in this
I
case,
can
I guess
uh,
the term dumb is in our case, not like the universal term of dumb, right? Because some movies
Well,
that are considered dumb might
yeah,
be
yes.
considered.
Yes and no, if you think about it. Like, it's dumb, but at the same time, you
Okay.
just can't hate it for some reason.
Okay, cool.
okay.
I guess we can
So-
do that later on in the show, since we need
Okay,
time to
it's
do
just
some
a
research.
suggestion.
I'll need some time to do some research. In the meantime, yeah, what do you guys want to move on to here?
Ooh. Let's see. Do we have any narration? No, we don't have any narration.
I wouldn't say narration, but I do actually have this 6-page excerpt
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
I
right.
wrote.
Oh, that's right.
Purely out of
If you're
boredom.
willing to share
pages?
it, yeah, go ahead.
It's 6
50 Shades
pages.
of
It's
Nick's
almost
Mind.
like reading an entire chapter. But anyway, just for some visual context, where's the general text channel? Oh yeah, here it is. So here's some visual context right here, just so that you know who the characters look like. So there are only 2 characters involved in this scene, and this is who they are.
Santos?
Yep. Wait, where was the other one? It's
I was hoping
okay.
for a girl on girl scene, but I guess not. I guess the man can.
You're always rooting for a girl on girl scene, no matter what.
I'm not the only guy.
You know?
I'm sure Phil is a definite make for him.
Yeah, it's a definite make.
See?
It's a definite making my pants right now.
Yeah.
So
My boys can back me up on that.
it's a definite making the pants.
Making the best.
Making the pants.
There
Anyway,
you go.
So anyway, just for some visual context on here, Matt Santos is described as a lean, muscular, former military, light brown skin, Asian-looking eyes. Guess what ethnicity he represents? Plus his last name's in Spanish, so
Mexican.
yeah, no. Mexicans typically don't have small-looking eyes. No.
Hawaiian.
Anyway, second. Ever thought about Filipino?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway,
My race.
this second character right here, she's described as looking, she's like pale. I wouldn't say pale, but like definitely light skin on a girl. Flowy yet kind of short hair, only up to her shoulders. And in terms of like body composition, she kind of looks like a supermodel, except she's not a supermodel. She works for Homeland Security. Anyway, enough about context. So here's the story. Okay,
Let's hear some.
so Matt woke up. Okay, Matt woke up in the dead of night, shirtless and in his pants, even though he only slept for what he knew was only a couple of hours. He found that he couldn't just go back to sleep. Something was haunting him, though it wasn't the souls of his victim who were murderers themselves. Instead, the haunting he felt was a more human need, a need that he had to feel real with someone. A knock, yeah, exactly. A knock suddenly erupted from the door of his motel apartment. It sounded like a patient knock, but he still felt suspicious. He gently took his 1911 pistol at his bedside and walked to the door, ready with his gun in his right hand and pointed toward whatever was in front of him. He twisted the doorknob and pulled momentarily with his free left hand. Just as the door swung open, he saw Maria standing there in sleeveless collared top, short shorts, and high heels, and in shock. Her eyes wide open as he saw that the person in his doorstep was none other than the woman he trusted so much. Matt breathed a sigh of relief just as he lowered his gun. Maria also let out a sigh, though she seemed a lot more frustrated. "Do you always point a gun at your visitors?" Maria questioned with her arms crossed. "Sorry, you could have said it was you," Matt replied as he shoved the gun in his right hand side pocket of his pants. "So what are you doing here?" Matt inquired so sternly. "I want to talk to you." "Want or need? Does that matter?" "I guess it doesn't. Want to step inside?" Matt said as he stepped aside just as he swung his right hand almost completely carelessly. Without uttering a word, Maria placed one foot over the other and entered Matt's dwelling. It was rather relaxing due to the cooler temperature. Just as Maria was well away from the door, Matt closed the door after her and locked it for the habit of security. Maria sat herself down on the couch that faced the bed. She watched as Matt laid his weapon down on the bedside table and walked over toward her. Though he sat on the couch as well, Matt kept himself at a respectable distance. "So why did you come here?" Matt said without pause. "It's about your friend, Suarez. Gonna tell me about how to kill him?" "No, Even though I want you to, Maria said with a hint of anger in her voice. What did he do now? That fucker forced himself on me. I needed to get away. I didn't realize just how completely disrespectful he is to women. So you abandoned your mission. Don't you dare say that. Sorry, Matt said as he briefly broke his glance from her. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He likes women a little too much. Understatement of the damn century coming from you. You're right, but he and I disagreed on a lot of things, even though we were tight friends at one point. Did he, No, he didn't. That's good. But I do wonder why you came here of all places, and why me specifically. My hideout has been compromised. They're looking for me, and you. You're out here almost completely secluded from the casinos. Miles away, most especially. It'll be long before he finds any of us. Or you, most especially. Especially? What do you mean? He knows you killed one of his lieutenants, Matt. But he doesn't know I tipped them off to you. He probably does at this point. Especially since you said he's coming after you. I guess you're right, Maria quietly shuddered. So what are we gonna do about this now? Well, okay. Word of warning. This is where things get pretty heated.
Yay.
Maria said as she looked at Matt with a seductive smile, you do look good tonight. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Matt replied inquisitively with a slight cocked eyebrow. I mean, this might be the last time we're alive, so I thought why not we make the best of it, Maria replied with a hint of amusement. Jesus, I honestly don't know what to say at this point. Maria laughed. You don't have to say anything, Maria said just as she crawled her way toward Matt and lashed herself onto him. Why are you doing this, especially now of all times? I know you still have feelings for me, Matt. I have them too. But things weren't exactly the best circumstances for a date back in Calivada. What makes now any different? Especially when a criminal mastermind is looking for us. Maria looked away for a moment. To be honest, it's been a long time since I was last this close to someone. It's a feeling I've missed since then. Huh, you're telling me. Don't tell me you've never been with another woman. I haven't been with someone like this for a very long time. Huh, yeah, I can tell. In fact, you're trembling a little bit. Don't let that bother you, Matt said as he stood up to his feet and took Maria by the hand. Matt found himself staring lost into Maria's light brown eyes. Deep down, he couldn't believe this was happening to him. Even though it wasn't necessarily what he wanted with Maria, it was more than good enough. He looked down into Maria's clear face along with her luscious lips. He almost felt drowsy just looking at her. The same could be said for Maria. Just as the two closed their eyes, they slowly leaned towards one another and met their lips as they locked gently. Maria wrapped her arms around Matt's neck just as Matt brought her body close to his. Just as the two controlled their breathing, the two broke contact with their lips. Maria then proceeded to unbutton her sleeveless collared shirt, revealing a black-laced bra underneath. Just as she took her shirt off, and let it fall to the ground, she then proceeded to her shorts and did the same. She stood before Matt with black-laced bra, high-cut lace thong, and black high heels that showed her toes. Matt smirked at the sight of this. Maria also smiled back just as she closed her eyes from Matt, pulling her back in for another long, deep kiss. Just as he was gently yet aggressively eating her lips, almost to the point that his tongue could feel hers. Just as this was happening, Maria unbuttoned Matt's pants and pulled it down a notch. Emerging from his zippers was a cloth-covered yet fully erect cock coming from him. Why the hell am I reading this?
Was it veiny?
Matt pushed... Huh?
Was it veiny?
It's not, it's covered yet.
Oh.
It's not, free yet. Matt pushed his pants down from his ankles and climbed right out of them. Now Maria could see a lean, muscular man wearing only a black, low-cut bikini briefs in front of her, and just by looking at his crotch, he knew he was ready for her. Matt gently took Maria with him to the bed. Maria laid her back on the sheets just as Matt stood there in front of her. He then proceeded gently to remove his underwear right in front of her, almost as if he was teasing her. Matt
Yes,
then
sir.
bent over as he pushed his briefs toward his ankles and climbed over them. Once she saw Matt fully standing upright, she looked at Matt with delight and saw he was completely hung.
Oh,
Just as
Jesus.
he climbed on the bed to meet her,
Already.
Maria then crossed her legs and showed him her toes that were covered with her high heels. With her right leg fully extended, Matt started to remove that shoe first. All the while, Matt slipped off the strap that kept the shoe firmly in place. Maria gently yet playfully used her free left foot to touch Matt's hard schlong. Her skin tingled with glee as her skin felt the hardness of it. After Matt got rid of the first shoe, on to the second one, and before she knew it, she was finally barefoot. Matt then laid his body on top of hers. Maria took Matt by the head and gently pulled him close just to kiss him. Just as she does exactly that, Maria felt Matt deliberately yet gently removing the strap of her bra off of her shoulders. As the straps fell loose, while still dangling from Maria's bra, Matt broke lip contact from Maria and looked at her almost confused. Maria then took his hand gently and placed it precisely on the middle of her bra, literally dead center between her plump breasts. Matt then unhooked the
Plump.
two cups being held together and the bra came loose. Yes, those kind of bras exist, people. It's not only yeah, you know the ones that you can remove from the front instead of the back? Those do actually exist. I've seen some.
T-shirt bras.
You wear
Yeah.
them.
What's it called?
Anyway.
What's it called?
T-shirt bras.
Yeah. Maria lifted her back off of the bed just enough to slide the bra off of her body, revealing her well-shaped breasts with her tits completely stuck out from pure arousal. Matt then gently slid his hand toward her panties, then pulled them from her butt to her ankles. After her panties slid free from her legs, Matt smiled at her playfully and proceeded to place them on his nose and took a deep whiff of it right in front of her. Maria laughed in amusement as she got up, grabbed her panties from him, and threw them off to the side. Maria then pulled Matt close to her and munched on his lips again, this time playfully biting it. She laid back down on the bed, with Matt laying on top of her with her legs completely opened. Okay, this is where things are gonna get really dirty. Matt reached to his crotch with his right hand. Maria realized what he was about to do as she then mentally and physically braced herself. Just as she felt Matt's train pass through Maria's tunnel, her heart skipped a beat for a split second as she then felt a rush of pleasure funneling through her entire body. Maria's breathing went into a rhythm as her eyes met with Matt's. Matt then thrusted his hips repeatedly and found himself gazing into Maria's eyes. He then dove into Maria's body and bit her neck. As he does so, Maria moaned soundly, and then Matt increased the speed of his rhythm. Eventually, it got to the point where Matt thrusted harder, deeper, and faster as he felt a rush of intense pleasure. Guess what's happening? But he kept himself quiet, all the while Maria was the one making a lot of noise as she held a death grip on Matt's muscular back, almost as if she was screaming, even though this was a pleasurable experience for the both of them. After all was finished, the two gazed deep into each other's eyes and kissed each other's lips just for a moment. Matt then rolled over from Maria and placed his back on the bed. She then followed and cuddled towards him. She smiled and bit the side of her bottom lip from what she had just experienced with him. She then looked at Matt, just as Matt looked at her with smiles on each other's faces. "You want to know something?" Maria said with a look on her face as if she was about to laugh. "What?" Matt replied, preparing himself to laugh along. "I have never ever had a guy fuck me like that." "You fucked another guy before?" "Back in college, yeah. Tall white guy." To be honest, Maria then stumbled in her words in between her laughter. "Compared to you, he's actually fucking pathetic." Maria's laugh almost sounded like a roar. Matt couldn't help himself but laugh alongside her, almost as if what she said was a joke. But he knew she was being completely honest in spite of her laughs. "So how long do you think before they find us. Ay Dios mío, don't even think about that right now. Josko, I was just asking, girl. You need to chill out.
Just
Maria then rolled over to her back and laid her head to her right side. Tired? Matt asked. Hell yeah, I'm tired. Never been so sleepy in my life. You go ahead and knock out then. I'll keep one eye open. Maria laughed as she cuddled with Matt once more, this time staying there. She kissed his lips and finally laid her head on his hard right pectoral with her eyes closed, basically on his chest. Matt then breathed one final wakened sigh until he closed his eyes, wrapped his arm Maria was laying her head on around her, and steadied his breaths. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. What was
Yeah.
what were some inspirations for you for writing this?
You sure you did not read 50 Shades of Grey?
No, I did not. I promise to you, you can even ask God about it. I did not read 50 Shades of Grey prior to writing this out of boredom. If anything,
I'm kidding.
If anything, the whole sex scene in detail was actually coming from my experience with, the wife.
I hope it's a wife. Nice.
Oh, of course. Who else?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I wasn't. So basically, when I showed this to Carolyn and she read it, she's like, "Wow, only 6 pages, and this is better than 50 Shades of Grey." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I didn't want to believe her, but at the same time, I had to appreciate the praise.
That's very detailed.
So what we just
Yeah.
heard is a dramatization of you and Mia in the bed. Interesting. Thanks for the image in our
Well,
heads, Nick.
You could say that, but
Happy
this
Thanksgiving.
almost has nothing to do with us.
I know, but it was heavily based on your experience, so I can
Yeah,
only imagine.
it is
How-
inspired from it.
How much of it is it like completely 100% based on your experience, or is there like some parts you kind of like exaggerated?
Okay, to put it simply, the entire scene with the whole story that does not involve the dialogue is purely from my sexual experiences, but the dialogue is completely made up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, made up depending on the circumstances of the characters,
Right.
because they're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that's kind of like New Vegas.
Very interesting. I will wait for episode 2 next week.
Okay, whatever.
Hopefully more
I
thrusting. and
expect the threesome.
rhythm. Yeah. Maybe add another female in there.
Who knows? You might get that, just not with these characters.
Maybe Matt's sister can join in.
Matt is he's an only child, actually.
Well, you're the author. You can do whatever you want. You have absolute power over the story.
That is true, but Matt never had a sibling.
One of them-
Or maybe
yeah.
maybe it's like one of those like undiscovered siblings, like seeing that what's his name had a unknown or
Like an affair or something.
let me think of one here. If you remember the Fast 9 trailer or Fast and Furious 9 trailer where Toretto has a long lost brother in the form of John Cena.
Oh,
Yeah, I went there
John Cena.
in the form of John Cena.
I'm so glad I didn't see that movie.
I mean,
Then.
you can't see him anyway.
Well, no
Whatever.
one's not gonna be able to see the movie either way. So, but think about it, like how did John Cena? Whose idea was to put John Cena as the long lost brother of
I'm
Dominic
sure John
Toretto?
Cena had something to do with it too. He's like, hey,
Probably
I
did.
need a role pretty desperately right now. Can I be your brother?
Maybe okay.
Forget
I
me
could
about
imagine. I could imagine he was like, you know what? I haven't done a movie for a long time since The Marine. I think I'm gonna try my hand on this one, and then boom, he's in a Fast movie for some reason.
I mean, he was in that firefighter movie or that firefighter movie with Michael Keegan. Forgot what it was called.
What movie?
Uh,
I do not remember this movie at all.
no, there was a movie that it was kind of a kids movie. Like basically, John Cena is basically a firefighter, and
Oh, that one. Yeah. I forgot.
yeah, and then he basically has, or actually he was also in whatchamacallit?
He was also a cop.
He was also copy, and he was also in Bumblebee, the other that solo
movie.
Transformers movie. Yeah. So,
The
trying
movie that nobody was asking for.
Yeah, pretty much.
okay. I totally forgot he was in the Doolittle. Doolittle. God, that was so weird.
A little remake.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that for? You guys
Wait.
Oh,
Doctor-
what the
Doctor
fuck?
was remade. What the hell?
Is that?
Why are you broken, Matt?
Because I was broken after that story.
What? How?
Nick, don't lie to me. The bucket is for you to throw up after watching or reading your own story.
How did you get broken, Matt?
Wait. Hold up. I don't get what's going on right now.
Okay, Phil,
So,
provide some context here.
Okay, so
Since no one gets this meme.
so what Air has on his virtual cam, basically the person who's doing the whole delete swipe or that kind of like delete chant, it's actually Matt Hardy, who we all known with Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Basically Matt developed this gimmick some time ago, and basically it's to tap into his crazy and brilliant side of wrestling, and basically he got really creative with this one. He basically this gimmick he has, it basically had like a long white strip of hair, just like going only not all the way, just like half of it, and then he would talk, and Broken Matt in the gimmick would always have this silly accent, this voice that he does, and like I'm gonna try to do this in a flat tone, but he the number one phrase that he would say in this broken gimmick, he'd be like, delete, and he would say and the way he would pronounce and say things in much more old language was insane. And the fact that he claims that his broken gimmick is over 2,000 years old, which I kind of find actually pretty funny. So, I mean, this gimmick has pretty much crossed over not only in WWE, but it started in TNA, and now it's in AEW. So it just makes it all more the laughter what this character can create.
So you're saying it's making it more wholesome.
Basically, but basically it's like long story short, it really just taps into Matt Hardy's like creative juices. Like this is the most creative he has ever gotten for a gimmick.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be the second funniest or best gimmick after Bray Wyatt's one.
Oh yeah.
Those two gimmicks alone have pretty much carried the WWE the last couple of years.
Well, I would say the wrestling world in general.
Yeah, that's
like. So.
Because what people long for is creativity and something new.
And something original.
Yeah.
And that is what Matt did. So, kudos to him. So. But anywho, with that being said, do we have? I guess we kind of already did narration. Okay, time to kind of go back into the top 5, or I guess the top 5 list. And since we are pretty much like basically 2 days away from Thanksgiving, basically. I can go as simple as cheesy as top 5 things you are thankful this year in 2020. Does that sound like a doable list?
One moment.
I thought he was
No.
gonna do something about food.
Yeah.
Or that.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah, that's a good idea.
I could have gone that direction too. Sorry,
guess
I didn't
top
mean to
five-
go in a. I didn't mean to go in a very not demeaning, but
I mean, in all honesty, there's not really that much stuff to be thankful for this year.
okay, fair.
Thankful to
But-
have my people I love still alive and breathing.
True.
Yeah, you could definitely
That's
count that
my number
without
one.
a
Yeah.
doubt. But if you were to list like good things, good things this year and bad things this year, bad things would definitely outweigh the good for this particular year.
I disagree
Yeah.
with that, but anyway. But you know what? Since food is on our mind, and we cannot even wait no longer. So in this case scenario, I guess we'll switch it up. Instead of doing top 5 things you're thankful for, we'll do top 5 foods that must be on that dinner table on Thanksgiving.
Can I just do 3? Because honestly, I don't even have 5 foods to eat on Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can add in
I'll do 3.
you can add. You do 3? Okay, fine. I can think of 5.
I know you can. I can.
Honestly, for me right now, I can think of 10.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have enough to to do for mine. So I only have 3. You guys have 10.
You only have 3.
Yeah.
And also, this list actually includes desserts as well. So
Oh, okay, in
you-
that
you
case,
can-
I'll do 5 then. I didn't know desserts were also.
no, so food, so main foods and desserts are also in play.
In
So
that
it's
case,
not
Phil started off. Top 5
So-
foods and desserts.
that has to be there on Thanksgiving. So number 5, pumpkin mochi. Actually, pumpkin crunch mochi.
Ooh.
It's something that one of my that I attempted once, but it failed. But the one who does it better was probably my Auntie May, and the way you feel like mochi and like a nice like crunch texture to it, the blend just works perfectly. Like as like crunch and sweetness together. So
Alright.
pumpkin crunch mochi. Yeah. That's so I'll kick off that. I will kick off that
Nick,
with
go
that number
ahead.
5 with a dessert.
Okay. My number 5. Okay, I'm not really a big fan of this particular dish, but in any Filipino party, this is kind of a requirement at this point.
Sure.
Lechon.
Like the whole. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Like the
that.
like the whole.
Yes.
the whole-
the
whole thing?
entire damn pig. Yes.
The entire damn pig.
Well, or in my parents' case, where it's more likely we're probably gonna eat inside, or actually we might eat outside. I'm not sure. If you want a more compact version of lechon, then yeah, you can have that too. Basically, it's shredded already into pieces, and all you gotta do is just, eat them up.
Nice. Do you eat the head or no? Is that bad luck?
I'd rather not eat the head. Not because I believe in bad luck. That's not what I believe in for the head.
Or is it?
I just don't dig the perspective of eating an animal's head.
Okay, I thought I don't know. Any Filipino in our chat can confirm if it's good or bad luck. to eat the head of Lechon? If so, let us know.
I mean,
no.
I have I mean, you know, for someone who has a significant other, one head is already enough. You don't need another, if you know what I mean.
I saw it. I see what you did there. I seen that. I see it. All right. All right. Stealing the ball and doing a chest pass right over to Emery. Top 5 foods that has to be there on Thanksgiving.
No, for me personally, I like roasted vegetables.
Mmm.
So like potatoes, like not like chopped up like in the like big chunks with
Seasoned with salt and pepper.
yeah.
Of course.
So
better.
potatoes, carrots, corn, just like all mashed up with. My dad does like roasted vegetables. I'm hoping he does it this year, where it's like potatoes and carrots, and he mixes it with this like Italian seasoning and salt and pepper and butter. And he
Ooh,
just
now
like
that sounds
roasts
good.
it. Yeah, I'm
number
hoping he
5?
does it this
Damn.
year.
Yeah, the moment you said Italian seasonings, I'm like, oh, this has
Yeah.
to be good.
So hopefully, babe, my dad might make it.
Yeah,
this year.
hopefully. Yeah. That's
He
what-
made it last year. I remember because I have pictures
do
of it.
remember,
He made
yes.
a lot.
That filled me up.
My dad loves his food. So yeah, number 5, roasted vegetables,
Nice.
seasoned vegetables.
Damn, I wonder what number the rest of your list is. Okay,
Mm.
number 5. Probably some classic pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cold or
Do you-
warm, either one.
Warm.
Yeah, but either
Do
one.
you?
Yeah.
Do you add whipped cream to your pie?
I
Or
might
Cool
actually.
Whip?
I haven't, but I might actually
Whip.
add some Cool Whip now and then. Add that little pizzazz. Sure, the money shot, as they say.
So you'll be okay adding some Cool Whip.
I'm definitely adding some Cool Whip on there.
Whatever
Cool.
you do, just please don't make it just don't call it a cream pie, please don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you say that on your book. The Thanksgiving special.
As he waits for another female to enter in that series.
As we're all waiting for another film. Santa's sister or mom. Anyway.
Mom.
His mom is dead.
Oh.
He can relive it through his head.
No.
Okay. Let's not get too dark here. Anyway, back to our list. Number 4, Phil. What's your
Number
favorite
4.
Thanksgiving.
Number 4. For me, it's always gotta be the mashed potatoes. If there's no mashed potatoes or no gravy, then it ain't gonna bowl too well. Like
If you're
that's like
if you're Asian, that doesn't matter because there's always rice.
true.
Yeah, but turkey with mashed potato tastes so much better than turkey with rice. I think
Who
in my
said anything
opinion.
about turkey? My parents are like, fuck turkey. We'll just eat
But
lechon and
Lechon is
chicken.
good, though.
Okay.
Lechon with
But-
that brown, was it the brown all-purpose sauce or something? Is it all-purpose sauce? That brown sauce in the bottle?
In Lechon?
Yeah, don't they eat lechon with like the all-purpose sauce? Or am I thinking the chicken?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and yes, it's pretty much an additional requirement to eating lechon. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there isn't much to taste.
I thought lechon was salty in itself, like without any sauce.
I mean, I could taste some salt, but it's so lightly salted. It's like, is there any salt in here? I don't know. That's why the all-purpose sauce is there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, mashed potatoes and gravy. That's always got to be there. All right, taking that chest pass right over to Nick with that number 4.
Number 4 would be custard pie. I actually am a big fan of custard pie.
Custard pie.
Sounds good.
That actually sounds great.
What's in there again?
But I don't.
Lemon?
The one we usually tend to get would be egg custard pie.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Damn, I had to. Sad. I actually had to look up the recipe to custard pie. Oh, okay.
There's like different variations of custard pie. Egg is just one of them.
Oh yeah. There's a silky cream one. Which one that's kind of like has like a toasted top? Yeah.
That's the one we get. Oh my goodness.
The toasted top. Damn.
Yup, toasted top egg custard pie. That's the one we get. Good stuff.
Yeah. Good shit too. All right. Speaking of pies, we're gonna throw the pie at Emery here.
Nice.
What you got for that? Number?
If it's not pumpkin or custard, I want to say, well, pumpkin is preferred, but if not pumpkin, then apple pie. Apple pie, a warm apple pie with cold vanilla ice cream. It's
I like
something
like
about a warm apple pie with vanilla ice cream. Like apple pie, is it a la mode? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
The pie and the ice cream together. Yep. If it's not pumpkin or custard,
one of the surnames, or one of
apple
one of the
pie.
things it goes by.
If we were living in a perfect world, I would definitely want a cookie pan skillet. You know, the one that dessert they make in Chili's.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that giant cookie in a pan with ice cream and whipped cream. Oh my goodness, diabetes forever.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
Hey,
Man.
one isn't bad. If it's just
Okay.
once in a while, it's not bad.
all right. Thanks for clarifying that.
On a momentous occasion, it is allowed.
Let's not be too thankful here.
Yeah, I
Wasting
never
our
said
lives.
I would eat that every day. Hell no, I would never eat that every day.
Yeah, or else you wouldn't be talking with us right now. Anyway,
Exactly.
where are we?
That'd be a
All right. Going into the number 4 spot with the ace.
Okay, keeping on with the pie tradition. What about throw some Hopia pie? Hopia pie.
Okay.
In there,
Okay.
the classic.
chocolate Hopia pie.
Either one, coconut, whatever you want to add on there, whatever flavor. My dad loves Hopia pies, and he always buys some for Thanksgiving. So that's definitely I don't know how they say what dessert is. A palate cleanser. In terms
In a way, I could consider it as a palate cleanser.
to kind of cleanse you of all that grease and diabetes. Add some more diabetes in there.
Ironically,
Yeah.
You know who has like really good chocolate Hopia pie?
Ted's.
I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say, yeah. Who else though? I feel like when you think of Hopia pie, you think of Ted's Bakery.
I think of Ted's automatically.
Well, it's either Ted's Bakery or and Bakery over in Halawa.
Yep.
Zippy's chocolate Hopia cake was pretty good too. If you guys
Okay,
ever tried Zippy's chocolate Hopia cake, that's an honorable.
Foodland has nice
mention.
pies.
That's all that considerable.
It's dangerous for you, Phil, because
Right.
literally all of those are like walking distance. So.
I know. I'm kind. I
You
know.
have Genki's. That's walking distance from your. Is Genki still there?
Yeah,
It is,
Genki's
right?
still there.
And then,
Damn.
okay, you have Genki's literally like right there.
I know,
Genki's is like 5 minutes away from my house. I would.
and
Anyway, I
and
have the Genki's.
and Subway and Ramenya and all that fun stuff
I'll go Subway every day. I love Subway.
Gotta eat fresh.
and coffee bean and tea leaf. Whenever
I love coffee bean and tea leaf. Maybe it's a
So-
good thing I don't live in Eva anymore because I would get
Good.
fat.
Good,
Be broke.
because then either way you would also take another 5 minutes to go to two-hand corn dog down
I'll go to
Down
that
that
Korean corn dog thing. Yep.
that Korean corn dog stand or restaurant. Oh man. But anyways, jumping into the number 3 spot, and good And for those who live locally about pies, you know where to go. Anyways, we're going into the number 3 spot. This one to me, baked Black Forest ham with a pineapple slice on top of the ham.
It's a classic. That's a good one.
That'll be for people who don't like turkey.
Yeah,
They would have it like ham.
like if you don't want turkey or nothing, like ham is always like the next best substitute. To me at least.
Yeah, just go ham with it.
Exactly.
There you go.
Do you
Speak-
cook it?
speaking
Do you
of-
make it or do you buy it?
So yeah, well actually just end up buying it, and then we just end up buying it, and what you call it? My mom does this kind of a sauce that she kind of has prepped and just pours it over the ham, and then cuts it, and then gets a pineapple slice just to add much more tang to it. And then just let it bake in there for about an hour, and once it comes out nice and toasty, good to go. I will go ahead and bring that to work on the next day. Well, next day. But
Damn, I'm gonna connect, dude.
I know. So kudos on that. But yeah, that is going to. But speaking of going ham, going into that number 3 spot, take it away, Nick.
Number 3 would be more of a side dish. Definitely, lumpia should be there.
Ooh.
At least for a Filipino Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I can see
And
that.
by the lumpia I'm being more specific about would be, well, actually I would put 2 of them in there since they're kind of like the same side of the same coin. I am not complaining about this.
You got the banana ketchup or the banana sauce like ready at
Oh,
hand.
yeah. Hell yeah, that's always there.
Dang.
I just love when you just dip in that sauce. It's just
Enhances
it's
the
like those two just goes together. Exactly, goes with flavor explosions, yo.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of appetizing, what is your number 3, Emery?
It's like a mix up between mashed potatoes and gravy and buttered dinner rolls.
Okay,
Mm.
good.
So
good
like
you mentioned
dinner
that.
rolls, but then with like a light garlic butter sauce that my dad used to do, but he doesn't do it as much anymore. But buttered dinner rolls, like the Hawaiian, the Hawaiian rolls, the one that's like in the
Yeah.
orange packaging. Yeah, he'll like just drizzle like just butter, like warm butter on it, and it's just
Mm.
good. It's like a mix up between that and the classic mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm kind of torn between the two, but that'll be my number 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Torn between.
Did we have dinner
Well,
rolls? Oh no, he didn't make
Hawaiian.
dinner rolls last year. Yeah.
Not last year, no, because he had a lot of other stuff last
Okay.
year. I'm hoping he doesn't this year, but if not, then I'm fine with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's always I'm always down for that.
Damn. Well, don't go turn off your turkey leg because Air's coming in clutch with that number 3 spot.
I love your Billy Mays impression, Uncle Mays impression.
I had to think about that for a second.
Remember that skit? Okay. My number 3. Probably similar to Emery's. Probably like a nice toasty garlic bread, like maybe soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. A little bit of golden toast. My dad makes some really mean garlic bread, so definitely has.
In
to
that
be
case,
in the
I gotta try some because I have an absolute, I should say, to be honest, my relationship with garlic bread is like, if I try meth once, I'm not gonna stop. So, when it comes to food, garlic bread is my meth.
Oh no.
Not even once. Because if you give me one garlic bread, I'm going to ask for an entire Titanic load of garlic bread. I'm just being completely honest right
You gotta
now.
make room for the main course, though.
That's true, but
Damn,
you
son.
have no idea how much I love garlic bread.
That's
And if
dangerous
your
though.
dad makes
Yeah.
some meat, if your dad if it's true that your dad makes some mean garlic bread, and I have no reason to not believe you, let's just say he better make an entire Titanic load of garlic bread. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, good thing
Jeez.
we're not inviting you to our Thanksgiving because we'll be impoverished if you ate all our garlic bread
That's
supply.
true.
God
Like
damn.
I said, garlic bread is my meth.
But yeah, the dangerous
That-
thing is, yeah, my dad does make that good of a garlic bread that you would order a Titanic full of it.
Damn, son.
Enough to
Sounds
feed
fire.
Africa, a family in Africa. Anyway, let's not get too political here.
Oh god. All right. Going into the number 2 menu spot right here.
But wait,
But wait, there's more. All right. But there's more to it. But anyways, with that being said, number 2 in my number 2 in my favor. Arguably, I'm gonna have to put the turkey up there because I have something saved up for the number 1
ooh,
clench spot.
Oh, I better hear this one.
Turkey with the stuffing, and that as traditional and cliche as it sounds, I'm a sucker for turkey, and even when like after if we don't eat all the turkey, like the best part is turning leftover turkey into turkey long range or turkey ariscaldo. Sorry, I kind of botched that.
Ariscaldo.
I kind of botched that.
Yeah.
But yeah, even then, like just good old fashioned turkey and stuffing is just top right at the center. But I have some. But wait till I get to the number 1 spot. I'll top that even better. But going into that, but still we're still on that number 2 menu spot. Going ahead with Nick.
My number 2,
Yes,
fried
sir.
chicken.
Oh,
Yes. Fried chicken is a must on Thanksgiving, regardless of your ethnicity.
From Kentucky.
from Popeyes, Jollibee.
No, I mean cook your own
Garlic
fried
bread.
chicken.
Oh,
Although garlic chicken would be nice, but fried chicken
Garlic
is usually the way to go.
makes sense.
Yeah, usually when we do fried chicken on Thanksgiving, it's usually cooked instead of bought.
That's the best way. Homemade.
Yep, exactly.
Homemade action. Right on. All right. Keeping lock on the number 2 spot. Take it away, Emery.
Same with you, actually. Turkey, but the dark meat of the turkey, preferably.
Oh, you like that dark.
No,
meat?
okay, no. You ever had a turkey and then you eat like the light meat versus the dark meat? The light meat is
Isn't
a
that the
very
more unhealthy
distinct.
part? Because it's like soaked.
Yes.
It's
In a
unhealthy.
way, but like it's softer than the light part of the turkey, which is like it's more
Yeah,
like
I don't like
I
the
guess
white part.
like chicken. I like the dark meat of the chicken. It's softer, it's juicier, and then you just get all the flavors more from the dark meat. But downside is that like you connect like 1 or 2 hours after eating it because you're just like full.
I think that Thanksgiving as a whole.
His connect
Just
mode.
connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're off the next day. I hope. That's why it's Black Friday next
Yep.
day. Not Nick
Yeah.
though, because
Yeah.
he's working for that overtime.
Working for the mullah.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
what you call? It's not like I want to, but hey, I personally would not count that as my Black Friday.
Fair enough.
Dark meat
All right.
turkey.
Dark meat turkey. And going into the number 2 spot.
Number
Oh, wait,
2.
Or sorry. Yeah.
What's my number 2?
Yeah, we're still
Oh,
still
okay. All right, that makes sense.
Still in the number 2 spot with the ace himself.
It's not so much a. Actually, I'm yet to try this, but I'm just looking at the recipe here. I really want to try it now. It's not so much a dinner or food as much as a complimentary. It is called the White Russian cocktail. And it looks pretty good.
There it is.
And apparently
Is that an alcoholic
apparently it's
drink?
good with turkey. So I was like, okay.
Oh.
So
Wait,
it-
Can you send in the link?
so it's vodka
I have
and
to-
coffee liqueur in one
There it is.
drink. It's called the White Russian. And it's supposed to be
White
good with
Russian
any
cocktail.
Oh, it does look good.
Holy
any Thanksgiving complimentary.
Coffee liqueur.
Damn, so good. He ripped one. Just look.
I
at the
know.
picture. But yeah, just
That actually looks pretty dang good.
Look good. It looks,
for a
it looks like
vodka.
a nice iced. It's like a nice iced coffee. I would love to drink that.
Like you can
So the
almost
White
mistake this
Russian
for a
easy to make.
coffee macchiato.
Coffee liqueur. I don't know.
That
That's
sounds
a guilty
good.
pleasure of mine. Iced coffee, because it can be so unhealthy for you, but I need it. It's like Nick with his garlic bread or garlic.
Mm.
Mine's
Wow.
is my guilty
It's
pleasure
it's
is
your
iced
meth,
coffee.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay. As long as I don't see you
I-
scratching yourself, I think you should be fine.
I mean, you know me with caffeine already.
Like
Like,
all
I
meth
just
addicts. I don't know how it would.
it's hard. It's like Nick with his garlic toast. I'm just like, once I have a sip of iced coffee from like anywhere, I'm just like, I need more.
So yeah.
Here, how did you make?
Huh?
How did you make that one GIF where you took it from the Uber driver episode and you made the scratching yourself as a GIF?
I did. Oh, is it on the thing? Our chat.
One that he looks like a meth addict. One that
Or you're wearing a hood, you're wearing your ski jacket, you're in my Sequoia, and you're like scratching yourself with the hoodie.
Is that a GIF?
that should be to
I think-
explain yourself.
I think-
You just kept doing it. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on our chat here. And then you got Dio in the back there, looking like a
That's why.
he completely lost it. But yeah, that's probably how you guys react with garlic bread and coffee.
itching for more.
Yep. And then
Oh, man.
Dio's face. Man, I wish I could play these in the.
Okay, so same question to you guys before I say number one. Since
Okay.
me and Nick already answered our guilty pleasure when it comes to like food or drinks, like what is your guys' food
A guilty
pleasure? Like,
pleasure?
yeah, like
See?
it's bad for you if consumed like too much, but you just can't get enough of it no matter what. Like once you taste it, it's just like okay, yeah, I need
Rum and Coke. End of story.
that.
Rum and Coke.
Really?
Wait, food or drink?
It doesn't matter.
Food.
Either one.
Okay, fine.
Rum and Coke.
Because I said drink and Nick said food. Rum and Coke.
Yep.
okay.
It's so bad for you, but you can't help it. You just gotta keep drinking. Maybe I'm an alcoholic. I don't know. That's probably my problem there.
It's like we switched roles. So when I first met you,
Yeah.
I was in that spot.
Shit.
I guess it rubbed off on me.
Damn. Damn. Anyways.
Damn.
Damn.
So Phil, besides lesbian videos, what's your guilty pleasure?
Yes. Oh, besides those, you ever had those like those inside out Oreos, like those like deep fried inside Oreo, like in form of a.
I have seen
cupcake?
those, and they look super unhealthy.
Really? Can you send a
Those look
picture
really good.
of it?
Is it with sprinkles too?
Sure. why not?
Yeah.
Yes, I have had some of those. Those would come close to garlic bread for me.
God dang. Deep
I
fried.
don't know the
Oreos.
act. It's like a.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, but please go ahead
I
and
wanna
show
see
for
too.
these guys.
Damn.
What was it?
Just looking at that makes me full.
Basically, oh, okay. Oh,
Wait, where's the picture? Did you send it already?
no, I did not. Yeah, there it is. Hang on. Copy. Hang on. Let me. Chat, to understand what I'm talking about here, let me just throw this up here real quick. Okay, hold on.
Inside out. Whoa!
Yep,
That
that's
looks like-
exactly what
that
I've
looks
been
good.
thinking of.
They look like cake pops, and I love cake pops from
That's what-
like from Starbucks. Or is it that cake pops?
It's
no?
that, but that shit is so good. I it was one of my aunties who brought it for one Thanksgiving, and I was like, what is this? Oh, this is inside out Oreos. Really? Okay. I tasted it and I was like, oh, brah.
It just has 3 ingredients. It's just 3 ingredients to make that.
And it's and I asked, and I wondered, it's like so simple to make. I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy.
So it's like the road,
Wow.
the road to dialysis right there.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of sugar, man.
definitely.
That's a lot.
So,
You might as well dip that in some White Russian.
and
Can we make that for Christmas?
please don't
That
try
is
this
like a
at
Christmas tree.
I'm not
Oh,
responsible
man.
for your death. Oh, we're not. None of us are.
Actually, no. I'll tell you what. I'll be at your guys' funerals. I'll do your guys' eulogy. Don't worry.
Oh, you're gonna serve some deep fried Oreos too?
Yes, I'm gonna serve deep fried Oreos
At
and
the
have
eulogy.
people.
I thought you would die first since yours like the
Yeah,
most,
that's
like,
why.
unhealthy.
I feel like you'd be dead first, Phil.
Oh, you know. In terms of like of a phasmophobia experience, I'll probably be like the ghost at your funeral, just like kind of like laughing at you. You know, you're in ghost mode, and you're just like
So you're gonna astral project
You
to
get-
our
you
yeah,
to our funeral.
yes.
Damn. Anything white chocolate is
I'll-
probably one of my killer
Yeah,
Achilles heel.
anything.
White chocolate and
Yeah.
caramel. Holy shit. That's a killer
Remember
combo.
that chocolate that we got? I think it was from Target. It was like a white chocolate and it had like caramel inside.
Was it Toblerone?
Mm.
Oh, the I forgot the name.
Yeah. I left it in your fridge and I
And
totally
then my whole
forgot.
family, ate it
Devoured
the
it.
next day like Africans on a. Okay, I gotta stop saying racist things on the show. Anyway,
We're already
Thanksgiving.
demonetized. Fuck it.
that's true.
I got a fly.
Anyways. Going
Go to number one.
going into we are in the number one spot. Going into the number one spot, kicking it off. So this number one spot, it holds a special place in my heart as a tradition for Hawaiians, is having 3-week cooked inside an emu pit Kahlua pork.
Damn, that's pretty
If you
specific.
don't know what if you don't know what an emu pit, Google it. It's basically old school roasting or baking in digs I'd say about 2 foot hole, and you have rocks surrounding that oven.
Yep.
And you just leave whatever you're cooking in there for however long. The most I'd say we left Kahlua pork and turkey. We left it in there, and we brought it back out 2 weeks later. That the taste and the perfection of it just came out so damn good, and the effort going in making an emu pit was worth it.
Well, hey, if you're going to cook Kahlua pork, you better have cabbage and lomi tomato with that stuff, or I'm not eating it.
Oh no! Lomi salmon is always a guarantee. Which I need to go get some. Get some before it all sells out on
And good thing
Thursday.
we're off tomorrow, yeah. So you have all that time. Well, you have a half day tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. You have all the time to prepare.
True. So, oh, man.
Damn, better get to work
so-
with that emo pit. That's gonna take a while.
Well, unfortunately, we couldn't do it this year. Unfortunately, it just wasn't gonna happen this year. So, oh well. Maybe next year. So, just gonna do things old fashioned, so to speak. But speaking of old fashioned, here, Nick, have a shot of old fashioned because you got the number one spot.
Okay, my number one pick for a Thanksgiving dinner, or in the menu, grilled steak.
Damn,
Damn.
son.
Yeah, if anything, if there's one day out of the year that my dad will cook, lots and lots and lots and lots of steak, it's definitely on Thanksgiving.
Shit.
Yeah. He can cook all sorts of varieties. He can do rare, he can do medium rare, he can do medium, which is my personal favorite. He can do medium well, and he can do well done. If anything, he cooks all 5 varieties in one, Thanksgiving dinner, just to please whoever is visiting. But the one that's universally liked among all of us is the one I like, medium.
Can he do blue?
That I don't know, but I can imagine he's like, oh my goodness, that's like salmonella already.
Extra rare or blue?
I'm pretty sure he can do blue, but he would refuse to cook it out of health reasons.
I mean, has anyone seen a blue steak?
Yes, I have. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Did somebody cut somebody's chest open and pull their heart out? Damn.
Blue steak. Is that normal?
Trust me, if you
like a fillet.
It's an extra. It's extra. Basically, think of it as extra rare.
Yeah, if you want as much blood as possible, I don't know why you'd want to consume blood unless you're a vampire. That would be perfect for you.
It almost has a liver quality to it. Liver.
Exactly. Like I said, it's like somebody cut open a corpse's chest and pulled their heart right out and say, boom, that's your dinner.
God damn.
Why the hell would I want to eat human heart?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, unless you're cannibal. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's not go into that.
Speaking of
Alrighty.
Speaking of cannibals.
Speaking of, yes. How about we just cannonball right over to Emery here for the number one
nice
spot.
segue.
I think stuffing beats turkey for me. I don't know. I need to have, like, when my dad asked what I wanted for Thanksgiving, the first thing I said was stuffing.
More than turkey. Wow. Interesting.
Yep, more than turkey. I don't know. Just the thing about stuffing. It's like not only, but like most of the times when I do eat stuffing, it's only on Thanksgiving Day. It's stuffing. Like, who doesn't like? I don't know.
I love stuffing. It's actually pretty good. And then have it over with some beets. Oh man,
beets and stuffing.
Oh yeah,
No.
like beets jelly. You never had beets jelly? Oh,
I know.
okay.
Beets jelly. I had like, it's the same concept as like cranberry jam. Because people use cranberry jam with the turkey.
Yeah, actually.
I'm not.
I gotta try that. I feel like I had tried that before. I just forgot.
Really.
Well,
Cranberry sauce.
Beets in general, not Beats by Dre. No, Beets is think of it kind of think of it in a way it's almost to like bitter melon level, but the way it kind of complements like turkey and stuffing, it works out.
I've never seen beets jelly.
Yeah,
I know cranberry jam, but
or beets jam, beets jelly, beets jam. So, anyways, going into the final countdown at number one with the ace.
It's the final countdown. By the way, that was voted the number one worst song of all time. But that's besides the point.
what?
And weirdly enough, Chris Jericho hosted the event. The top 50 most annoying songs of all time. And that was number one.
Annoying.
Probably because we heard it so many times as a kid. Okay. My number one. My family didn't make this as much. Or doesn't make it as much anymore, but when they did, it was amazing. It's called the buttermilk brine spiced turkey. And just even thinking about, I'm looking at old pictures of it now, and I remember as a kid, we used to eat this in Iowa. And man, brine it and with some buttermilk and spice rubbed. It's hard to beat.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
was that just like
post it. Huh?
Was that just like a only in Iowa tradition kind of thing?
I guess so. I don't know why we stopped doing it. I guess we can't find like good enough buttermilk here or something. But we used to do it a couple times a year in Iowa.
No, this looks
And it
good.
was pretty good.
God damn.
That's why I don't like turkey as much anymore. Because once you go to this turkey, it's hard to go to any other turkey. No offense.
Does this one take a little bit more prep? Like I guess a little bit more prep time.
It's about the same, depending on how big the portion is. About an hour, 45 to an hour. But man, it's all worth it for sure. In the end.
Sounds.
And most of it is dark meat because I don't like the white meat too much. So I'm with
All right.
with dark meat.
The dark meat though. All right. With that being said, there you go, guys. That is our top 5 segments. Thankful Tuesday special. Well, with that being said, Aaron, do we have time for?
Do you want to do Jackbox or?
Do a new Jackbox or do?
Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, this time I can actually see my screen.
Yes,
Yeah, there you
something that will not lag, like
Okay.
the dial-up.
Yeah.
Dial up. Well, that and we can have a rematch between the two last previous kings, Emery and Nick. A fair matchup this time because now Emery can actually see the screen.
Mhm.
So let me start this.
We'll take a quick minute break for Jackbox to start up.
Okay, great. Because I got your one.
Quick break here. Make a break here. Okay. You're doing guest speed,
If you want to rematch,
Oh,
do it.
yeah, I gotta get my phone too.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Jackbox doesn't have in between both words.
In the Jack and the.
Exactly.
Reminder to all agents. The company picnic is this Friday.
Okay,
The time
waiting
and
on
location
code.
details are encrypted
Alright,
into
code's here.
algorithms, piggybacking on spam emails from a server promoting
What?
hair loss therapy. I hear you. We still need sporks.
Stuffin. Stuffin and okay.
Smooth.
The apostrophe
SMFU.
above the F, but I guess it didn't show, so now it just looks like I misspelled
Just a reminder
stuffing.
that falling in love with
Hold
those
on.
you observe is frowned upon. Continue to pine from afar.
Potato.
Yes. Be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Jared real quick.
Hey, Sheila, what are you doing with those classified folders you're leaving the building with?
It's not what you think. These are gag folders. See, it says classify.
Yeah, because you
Is it
crossed
too loud
out
or anything?
classified and wrote that yourself with a Sharpie.
If it is, there's
I
a
outranked
volume
you.
button,
I don't
volume
need
control on the side.
Okay.
On
See you
Discord.
later, Snowden.
Say, Rob, do you ever think there are people out there listening?
All right,
on
folks, we
our
are back.
conversations?
Are you
Back from
asking if I
Shishi
think
break.
there's people eavesdropping on the eavesdroppers?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
But there could be, right?
I mean, sure. I guess there could be a group of people gathered in a room listening to our conversations at this very moment, but I find that hard to believe. That would mean this group of work associates or friends or family members would presumably have nothing better to do right now than to circle around and listen to our inane conversations.
Yeah, I suppose it is a pretty silly thought.
I mean, how pathetic would that group have to be? They could be enjoying each other's company, but instead they're actually listening to us.
I guess you'd have to be a pretty pathetic group to do that.
Exactly. They're the type of people I'd hate to be at a party with.
I bet they're the type of party that puts out a veggie tray. A veggie tray.
Yeah, and they probably have a pre-scheduled time for when the party ends. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Time to mosey on out.
Oh, just thinking about a party like that bums me out. I'm sorry I ever brought it up.
Me too. A group that would actually listen in on our dumb conversations? What losers.
Here I go, mopping the floors. Pardon me, fellas.
I'm pretty
Mashed
sure that
potato.
Yams is spy.
Could be German.
No, I think it's just for his own personal enjoyment.
And here I come again. Mopping, mop-a-rooney. Scooty up.
Do you guys like was it like a lot of people seems to eat it for some reason on Thanksgiving? Is it like yams with marshmallow?
I love
Yams,
yams,
yeah.
but I never tried it with marshmallow.
Oh.
I don't think I ever tried a good yam, because I think the last time I actually tried yam and marshmallow, like it was
Sure
like
is.
it wasn't
Carl
like
even
my
bought it, they
taste.
say.
But
My
I
parents
think
make
though
pretty good.
I don't
Yeah,
buy that.
yam
Apparently-
okay.
they
Wow,
in cuts,
geez, that's
in pieces, like
it's
small
gonna be
pieces.
It's like
really hot.
yam and
Well,
I'm
personally,
assuming
I
it's
prefer the cold
marshmallow.
over the heat any day.
Yeah, candied
too.
yams.
See, I just don't
Candy
like
Everybody
it.
for some
It's the way it is.
candied
I'm
yams.
with
For
ya.
some reason, a lot
See,
of
I'd
people
much rather be,
would
like, a little bit chilly
have
than
this as a,
sweat.
like a Thanksgiving like
My thoughts
staple, but
exactly.
I wasn't
Wow.
really like a
It's
big
moments
fan
like
of
these
it.
I don't get why only
But-
4% of people enjoy.
I don't know. I was just
small talk.
wondering
I
if
completely agree.
you guys ever tried it before.
Yeah, never did.
Never. Yeah, that sounds good though.
Well, not with marshmallow. That's kind of interesting.
I don't know if the yam is supposed to like be not as
What's
sweet,
the
so
new
the
vending
marshmallow is
machine?
supposed to
There's
like counter
18
that as
buttons
more
to
as
press
like
for a
a
soda. Oh, right. The soda's encrypted now.
sweet
Is it
effect
cooked
to it.
together?
I'm
Come
not
on.
sure.
Or it's baked together. Yam and the
It
marshmallow.
looks like it's baked together. I don't
Yeah,
think
it
it's
looks like
baked as much because the marshmallow is still kind of it's more like a toasted thing than.
Interesting.
A
That looks
reminder
good,
to
though.
all
I'll try it.
agents. Please do not move.
That's the thing. It
in
looks good, but like
silence. It upsets
was all
Agent
like I
Palmer.
think the first time I tried, I think my dad brought some home because it was like from a party, and then it wasn't.
It wasn't
I didn't really
good.
favor it. I mean, I didn't really favor it. Maybe I don't know.
We've used these
Hmm,
two
I
tiny
guess-
surveillance
okay.
microphones.
Maybe
hundreds of
maybe I didn't eat a
No, I
good
don't
one.
feel like
Swallow
eating
this
it.
one.
Okay.
But it does look good though.
And what about the other one?
That one's a suppository. Or wait, is this the one you swallow and the other?
Okay.
Maybe you should go see our doctor.
I'll be back here.
Why does Susan always post these flyers for Agency Girls Night? Does anyone ever go to them?
Yeah, I went once. It was just me and Susan and a Nicholas Sparks movie marathon.
No. What a nightmare. How many movies did you have
I
to...
don't want to talk about it.
No, tell me.
I don't want to talk about it.
So let's see.
So I find out my wife is an agent.
Under
And
turkey,
you had no
stuffing,
idea?
mashed potato.
I was sent to spy on her.
Whoa.
Notch.
And you have kids, right?
Yeah. turns out they're-
Wait, so who's VIP? Air?
Oh, 4
Yep.
income.
Okay.
That
Everyone
is
ready?
pretty nice.
You got Jerry on
Everyone
there?
ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Hello.
You know, most guidance counselors don't tell you how exciting being in a government agency that spies on people can be. So we decided to make a game to show you how much fun we have watching your every move. We call it Espionage. Let's go! Who's up first? Don't think about it, just jump.
Parachutes. Huh.
What percentage of people played with parachutes at school growing up?
Oh boy.
Try to guess the correct percentage as close as you can. The closer your guess is to the correct percentage,
I did
the
it.
more points you earn.
Actually, maybe I remember. I probably did. I just don't remember that.
Back in PE.
35%.
It was back in PE.
Everyone
I think
else,
you're right.
now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I remember it because I played with the
Lower.
Where they lifted
rainbow
up.
ones.
Now let's
Yeah.
get the right answer.
And being inside,
Holy crap.
being inside was the best.
Your guess
God
wasn't within
dang.
30% of the correct answer.
Oh man, at least I meant you
Don't get
sucked
any
then.
points. Who picked higher? Here's some points.
I know because I was one of those kids.
I thought you guys would have the same answer because you guys went to the same. Or in Hawaii.
Ooh, the president asked us to listen.
I guess it depends on the school.
Oh, yeah.
Kittens versus puppies.
What percentage of people find kittens cuter than puppies?
That's a tough one.
Kittens cuter than puppies?
I'm a cat person, so I'm biased, but they're both pretty cute.
36%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Yeah, I'm gonna go lower now,
Vote is
unfortunately.
lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh, wow.
42%.
Huh.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Wow, everyone was wrong.
Or like a dog person.
Who's next?
Yeah, I'm a
nice.
dog person. Oh, mashed
We collected
potato.
data about everything, even this. What percentage of people have
Cemetery.
visited cemeteries where nobody they knew was buried?
Oh god.
So we've been to cemeteries.
I know. That's why
Morning.
percentage of people have visited cemetery where nobody knew they were.
30%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you.
It's unanimous again. Okay,
Wait, why
right
would you go to a
answer is
cemetery if you don't know
I
anybody
don't.
there?
What?
Wait, what?
73%.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
like cemeteries.
Why would-
All the people
Oh.
are beneath me.
Why would you visit
Are people
cemeteries?
just bored that they just visit
No,
cemeteries
they're all
like
just
on their
lost.
casual time? Like I don't know anybody there, but
I feel like this is serving Holly people, because only Holly people do this shit.
I'll bet our database has some
We're not that
juicy data
stupid.
for this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hot air balloons?
What percentage of people have been on hot air balloon rides?
I always wanted to do one actually.
Are you scared of heights?
30%. Everyone else,
No.
higher or lower?
I'm doing one. It's just the thought of like
I mean, I was drunk enough to say that I wanted to jump off 20-foot high to tables, ladders, and chairs and shit. So I'm not scared of heights.
Running out of time.
Yeah, I saved you from that, remember?
Just one of you is
Oh, yeah.
higher.
I was
and
there.
the correct answer is 9%.
Yeah, there's no way.
Most
People
of
don't.
whom were shot down for defecting to Canada.
How many people do you know have ridden in the hot air balloon?
True.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some
Yeah.
points.
We finally got our points.
Finally.
Now we're in the game. We're in the board.
That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
I hear you.
Can you keep that lead after round two? Time to find out. First up. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have a lucky number?
I have one, but do you guys have lucky numbers, or you guys don't believe in that?
I don't believe in luck.
I find it ridiculous. Although I do like the number 21 for some reason.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
I mean, number 13 is a cool number sometimes.
Yeah, 13 is
Okay,
actually my
we
favorite
have a
number.
guess. 15%. In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 15% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing.
I hear you. Ooh.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says
Wow.
59%.
Wow.
Anyone's lucky number 59? Nope, nobody. Who got it
That is
right?
interesting.
Nice job. I've got some points for you. As for you, great answer. Double points for guessing much higher.
Double points.
Double rainbow.
And now a question
Think
about
on
true
it. This always sounds
mixologists.
stressful.
2 of the mountain. Really? Mountain Dew?
What percentage of people have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcoholic drink?
Oh boy.
Air. Come on, Air. Come on, Air.
65%.
I've been there.
Okay, higher or lower?
See. You got it. Mountain Dew is like a staple in alcoholic
Just one
drinks.
person says lower. And Surveil says 39%. Try it with tequila. I won't.
Really?
I don't think that many people are alcoholics.
Let's
so.
see who got it right.
Okay.
Well done.
I mean, I
You get
am, but-
points.
Shit.
Okay, who's up next? I'm going to search for
Utensils.
what percentage of people are really just terrible at using chopsticks?
I feel like everyone at this point has gotten over the I can't use a chopstick gimmick.
As a wise man once said, so sad. That is sad life.
I'm going huge. I'm kind of going big on this one.
What do y'all think?
Damn, that's
Higher or lower?
highballing it there.
Even maybe I am thinking Holly, but hey.
I hear you.
Everyone is saying lower. And the correct answer is
Come on, go higher than 70.
35%.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm watching a
Nice.
chopstick montage that's gone viral at the agency. It's never not funny. Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
Oh, so much for that.
Next up,
I hear you.
let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people have heard noises in the middle of the night and stalked their homes with baseball bats?
I wish I had a baseball bat.
Baseball bats? Okay, that's like
The first part
know.
I've done, but not the second part.
yeah. But I feel like there's people out there that are kind of cuckoo.
I feel
It's
like there's only
hard.
movies.
20%. All right. what-
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's a weapon of choice if there is somebody in there.
With baseball bats?
What?
One
Maybe you
vote,
heard
vote,
if you heard
vote.
something like in the middle of your
Okay,
night.
let's see the right answer.
I don't know.
Okay.
35%.
I don't have a baseball bat.
Yeah, okay. That'll get you some points.
I don't know about baseball, but maybe a shovel
Let's see who
or
got it right. Ooh, points for you.
damn son.
It's time for the final round. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. In what language that they don't currently speak would most people like to be fluent? Now let's see the answers.
Would most people like to be fluent?
I want to be fluent Japanese
You have 3 guesses.
Oh,
The
hell
most
yeah.
Popular answers are worth points.
or French
Good luck.
or Spanish. I think. the hell's ASL?
American Sign Language.
Oh.
So
you got to be like the people at the mirror meetings doing all the fucking.
Dude, you know how many of those are fake?
I know.
It's funny because some of them get thrown out.
I just laugh and be like, oh, me now your dance moves.
Yeah, Spanish is definitely up there.
And what are the most popular answers?
Hey, I got Italian.
good.
Yeah, we got the first two.
Really?
Yep.
Good.
Definitely Spanish for me.
I think Phil won this.
And the winner is.
Are you sure about that?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh, it's close. Look how close that is.
I have retained my title, bitches. Just kidding.
Wow, you
But yes,
know
I did
all our
retain my
data,
title.
which means
You're
now we
super-
can never
super
let you
close
leave the
now.
facility. But great job.
God damn, that was close. Oh, how about that?
Alright, at least we didn't lag on that one.
Yep.
Right? Apologies for the lag. We'll continue to do some more experiments. But with that being said, thanks for tuning in for the Thankful Tuesday special right here on Panoramic Gaming, right on YouTube, and also thanks to our Twitch homies, over or on Twitch.tv, Mr. Uncle. With that being said, this is Panoramic. We wish everyone a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Till then, signing off. Goodbye and good night.
Alright, see you guys.